kama cover yako ni ya 1 million, it will foot ama itagharamia 10%
that is
ya
100K.
total. Yes.
So uko na cancer, umepata, you have a cover of 1 million. So for the treatment specifically for cancer is going to be 100,000.
Yes. If an insurance discovers that you had an issue,
yes,
and you did not declare na ukapewa cover, you know.
Hi guys, I hope this video finds you well. My name is Martin na sisi ni watu wa insurance. In this channel we do two things: civic education as well as reviews on insurance, especially within the Kenyan market. So kama unataka kujua anything insurance, this is home for you. I know we consume insurance on daily basis, but very few people take time to learn what is contained in these policies, whether it's an education policy, whether it's a medical cover you have taken, whether it's an investment, whether ni magari umechukua. I was saying last in a few videos before, nilikuwa nimesema there are people who buy insurance for either two reasons. One, law, ni sheria kukuwa na insurance kwa gari kwa barabara. So there are those people who buy because ni lazima ninunue insurance. Others, kama kungekuwa na option ya kuweza kununua, watu wengi wangenunua. Other people buy because of maybe fear. When you are taking a medical cover, you fear maybe in the case of a medical bill, sitaweza kumanage. So una buy from a point of hiyo uoga ya what would happen. Whereas you're supposed to buy or to buy insurance covers from a point of understanding. Umesoma hiyo cover, umejua what is contained, unajua in case of this is what would happen. Now in today's video, we are going to discuss one of the questions I was sent by one of my viewers. Now it's a very simple question, and I know maybe if you are a parent, you are a husband, or maybe a wife, and you have always wanted to take a medical cover, so this question is yours. So now Lisa, I want a medical cover with a maternity option. Which options do I have? Na to be specific, alikuwa nauliza after doing her own research, this is a lady, alikuwa nauliza after doing her research, alikuja kugundua that medical covers, especially for maternity option, it has conditions. Number one, hawezi chukua cover hiyo ya maternity option bibi akiwa mjamzito. Number two, it has a waiting period of 10 months. So swali yake ilikuwa inauliza, now because pregnancy takes 9 months, na umeniambia kuna hiyo waiting period ya 10 months, na again siwezi chukua bibi akiwa mjamzito, and again this cover is an annual cover, so it means after 1 year it expires. Ninaweza chukua aje hii policy na nilipie kuzaliwa kwa mtoto? So anyway, we have a guest, and I'm going to allow him to introduce himself, so that now we can have this discussion in a minute.
Okay. Thank you, Martin.
Yes.
My name is Mwai, a financial advisor, but let me drop all those titles.
Yes.
For today.
Yes.
So that tuongee at the same level.
Yes.
Mine is very simple. I want to assist our people, yes, so that they can understand as they consume the insurance,
yes,
because it's a special class of business.
Yes.
And kwa society ama vile society imekuwa setup,
yes,
you will find that kuna wenye already wana consume every day. There are people who would consume but they don't have the understanding. So that is why we want to enlighten you, so that you can be able to get more understanding, yes, in regards to matters insurance.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. So we have a question, and I know you are vast na mambo ya insurance. So huyu ni mtu anataka kusaidiwa. Ako kwa hiyo process ya anafikiria nichukue medical cover, lakini kuna vile napanga hii medical cover ilipie mtoto because we have some plan of getting a baby. And again umeniambia I cannot be able to take this cover when I have a case already. Yes. My wife is pregnant. And again after doing this research nimepata I have a waiting period of 10 months. Now pregnancy takes 9 months. So all this, how can I be able to take a cover and get covered at delivery?
Thank you. So one thing is you need to understand, yes, why a medical cover is important.
Yes.
Or what is it? Yeah, because majority of us just deal with NHIF. Now the yenye nasikia inaitwa Taifa Care. Yeah. So for private medical cover, it's a plan you take so that in the event you are either hospitalized or out of maybe natural causes or accident, it can be able to foot the bill. Yeah. Sometimes you might think insurance, medical insurance is expensive, but I want to ask you a question. If you are hospitalized today and you spend, let's say, 2 weeks, 1 month,
yes,
how much do you think you would cough? Yeah, if it's a serious condition,
yes,
I can tell you 1 month can cost you 2 million.
Yes.
Some other time that 1 month can cost you 30,000.
Yes.
So there's
in short, it can cost you a lifetime investment.
Absolutely. So what we see is that we medical cases doesn't really have a budget.
Yes.
Ama an illness.
Yes.
Ukigonjeka, you can't really predict how much you might spend. Sometimes you can see people who are quite well off. Unfortunately, something small happens and they dispose everything.
Yes.
And unaona familia ikiwa kwa barabara.
Yes.
So why you take a medical cover is that simple reason that in the event I'm hospitalized, sitatoa hiyo pesa kwa kwa mfuko. Yeah. So for medical cover again, we have different companies that offers medical or health cover or health insurance. So why do you think it is important to understand this? Different companies offers different sublimits. By sublimit I mean if the cover, let's say it's limited to 1 million, and every illness has its capping or its limit. That is what you call sublimit. Tuseme umechukua cover ya 1 million.
Yes.
Inakwambia if we are treating or we are footing the bills for chronic illness, the maximum we shall pay for this is, let's say, 10%. Cover ya 1 million itakulipia 100,000.
So you have said,
yes,
this is my limit. I've taken a cover
of 1 million.
An inpatient of 1 million.
Yes.
So what you mean by sublimit, ni kumaanisha, let's give it a scenario.
Yes.
Let's call it an example of a chronic illness.
Cancer.
Let's say cancer.
Yes.
Cancer, it doesn't mean if my cover is 1 million that is going to cater for the bill.
No.
If I get a bill of 1 million.
No.
So hapo ndio sublimit inakuja.
Hapo ndio sublimit inakuja na inasema that kama cover yako ni ya 1 million, it will foot ama itagharamia 10%.
That is 100k.
Yes.
So uko na cancer, umepata, you have a cover of 1 million. So for the treatment specifically for cancer is going to pay 100,000.
Yes. Inakwambia kama uko na diabetes italipa maybe 250,000. That is a sublimit. That is why it is very important before you buy a medical cover, you have the right guy. The right insurance guy to guide you.
Yes.
Because different companies offers different sublimits. There are insurance companies, when you take a cover, let's say for 5 million inpatient,
yes,
and in the event of a chronic illness, either pre-existing or ikuje baadaye, itakava the entire to the tune of 5 million.
Yes.
From 5 million
to pay
above,
100%.
Yes. For other illnesses, inasema kwa kila illness, this type of illness, this is the much we are supposed to pay for. Yeah. So that is why it is important to understand. Now there is a lot we can share in regards to this.
I think what I'm getting,
yes,
there is a lot of information to cover in terms of medical.
Yes, it's quite a complex thing.
Yes.
That is why you will find you could be having an insurance.
Yes.
Medical insurance.
Yes.
Then unagonjeka inakulipia kitu kidogo sana. Yeah. So what you find is majority of people looks for the alternative. Anasema, can I take two insurance covers? Tuseme an example of company X, nichukue medical cover ya 1 million na nichukue company Y another medical insurance. This is what will happen when you get sick. When you get sick and you have two covers, number one, you will have to choose which insurance will pay. Pale kwa hospitali ukienda, you will choose my company X will pay for this. Up until it is exhausted, your company Y will pick. Some other times, for complex or for higher bills, the two insurance will be informed. Na watashikana waseme sisi we share this bill. We will share the bill up to this limit. So you having two insurance medical covers doesn't really mean you are, but they are very, very
going
good.
to be overcompensated.
Yeah,
doesn't mean that.
Yeah, for insurance, especially for medical, they are not in the business of making profit. You making the profit.
Yes.
Apana,
just safeguarding.
It is safeguarding you so that you don't get into your pocket.
Wow. Now, because I want us to do another video, let us maybe hold that conversation.
Yes.
For another video. Now we have this specific video.
Yes.
This specific question.
Yes.
This person anataka kuchukua cover ya medical na ikuwe na hiyo option ya maternity, because these are options.
Yes.
You can either decide to take or not.
Yes.
So huyu anataka maternity option. Lakini hajaniambia ati baby ni mjamzito.
Yes.
But anauliza, how can I take that cover and still be paid?
Yes. What I can confirm to you, Martin, is this. For insurance, it's not really complicated. It's a straightforward.
Yes, it's a 1+1.
1+1. But there are a few things you need to understand.
Yes.
That for specific cases, there is what we call waiting periods. And I want to start with the most common. For example, if you have a pre-existing condition, what are the waiting periods? If you want maternity benefit, what are the waiting periods? If you get an accident, what is the waiting period? If let's say you have a normal illness, what is the waiting period? The normal illness usually takes 1 month. But if you had another insurance policy with a different company, you can request for waiver of waiting period.
Oh, if you have another cover with a different company.
Let's say you had a company X.
Yes.
Na ulikuwa na insurance na wao. Mwaka ikaisha, unataka kuchange insurance company.
Yes.
Now, unaweza ambia hii kampuni unaenda wa kuondolea hiyo waiting period because already wewe ulikuwa na insurance.
Yes.
Na company nyingine.
Okay.
So for waiting period, that depends on whether you had another insurance. But if you didn't have another insurance, you have a waiting period of 1 month.
So does it apply even for pregnancy? I mean for maternity?
No.
So if I had a company X previously and I had that maternity option, would it mean again the waiting period would apply for company Y?
So assume you had a cover A, cover with a company A, and you had taken an option of maternity.
Yes.
And you want to go to company B, the following year, maybe time imefika ya nini. So what I would advise you is not to move fast. Kwanza hold your horses. Kwanza because they already have your history. At least umalize nayo hiyo mwaka. You get?
Yes.
So that because for maternity it's a special case. Usually the company yenye unataka kuchukua nayo, they may not really agree to pay for you. But if you have a knowledgeable agent, he can request for that as a benefit.
Okay.
So that is for maternity. Usually what happens is the waiting period is 10 months. So you can't really take an insurance policy because umejua Sasa tuko karibu. Yeah? Ndio tunasema kama unajua ukichukua insurance policy ya because of maternity.
Yes.
Ni kama already gari umeigongesha.
Ni unataka cover.
Sasa wewe unakimbia kwa kampuni insurance, mimi nataka insurance so that you want to pay, you want them to pay for you. No, that one can't happen. That is why we always do this. We give that capping of 10 months waiting period.
So don't so that you don't buy it because of a need.
No. You actually, if an insurance
taking precaution.
Yes, if an insurance discovers that you had an issue.
Yes.
And you did not declare na ukapewa cover. You will not be paid. Assume you have maybe tuseme a chronic illness. Wewe tukijaza form na agent hukusema uko na chronic illness. Then unafika wakati unaenda hospitali unasema nataka kulipiwa. What we shall look at is the
report.
The report. Tutaitisha
the medical report.
Medical report. For how long? Iko stage what? Kwa hivyo ulikuwa unajua
you did not declare. So even for pregnancy, yes. Even if you got you delivered, your wife delivered 10th month.
Yes.
So ni kumaanisha ulikuwa unajua.
Yeah, you knew. Yes.
Okay, so swali ni
yes.
We have 2 months remaining, that is the 11th and the 12th month.
Yes.
Because these covers are annual.
Yes.
They are renewed after 12 months. So mtu anaweza fanya timing zake, ufanye mahesabu yako, ufanye 11 months I'm okay, 12 months.
Yeah.
So not unless you do that.
Not unless you do that. That is the only time the insurance company will pay.
In anywhere after 10 months.
After 10 months, it is now it is claimable.
Yes.
Before that, we can't pay as an insurance. Yes.
Wow.
And finally, just to conclude on the waiting period for accidents, there is no waiting period.
Oh, for accidents.
For accidents.
Okay.
For chronic illness, depending on the company, some will give you 6 months. Others may give you 1 year, others may give you 2 years. If you really want to know, maybe you can write a comment so that we can guide you on how you can procure a good medical cover.
Wow. Now, I don't want us to, I know we have a lot to share. So there's another question coming, which we'll do in the next video. There's someone who was asking me the connection between what we used to call NHIF, now is SHE and SHA, and insurance. Kuna alikuwa ameenda kulipiwa, I think kuna hiyo confusion ya NHIF wanalipa hivi, the insurance is speaking from what NHIF left. So we need to have that discussion, which we are not going to have it today, so that you keep watching our videos. Okay? It's a good strategy. So thank you very much for watching this video to the end, and I hope we are giving you value. We want to help you become better in terms of insurance, so that you don't get frustrated. We send me insurance are this or that, just because you didn't have information. So we are giving you this so that you can buy insurance responsibly. Okay, so thank you for watching this video to the end, and I really want to appreciate you for coming, and I hope to see you in the next video.
Thank you. Because
uko na a lot of wealth information which we want to give to our people.
Thank you so much, Martin.
Yes, so we really appreciate that you are coming and watching our videos. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you have an experience with an insurance in the past, whether good or bad, we are open to hear your story, so that we can educate our people. Okay, so thank you very much, and until we see you in the next one, it's a God bless you and bye bye.
Thank you.
Kabisa.